Hey folks, welcome back to another episode of MusicalConman Plays Slay the Spire, where I talk like this until it stops being funny anymore. Alright, let's play The Watcher. Of course, it's up for debate whether it was funny in the first place, but guess what? You, YouTube, you're not here right now. You can't tell me until later. Alright, let's look at our whale bonus. Random rare. Interesting. Easy fights, curse, or boss relic swap. Let's look at what we got here. There's a chance we could sneak in a free elite, but it could be a 3 elite fight, 3 elite act. We could go a super elite here, but then it's only a 2 elite act. We could also random rare and pick our path, but probably going to be fighting some elites, but hey, Watcher likes to fight elites. I'd kind of like... Random rare can be really hit or miss. Weak enemies is just like... No wait, it's guaranteed 3 fights, so there's no way to get a free elite with that, and frankly, I'm not that interested in doing it just to make easy fights. It's just so that we could fight an extra elite we might otherwise not survive. So these are all kind of meh. Let's boss relic swap. So this gives us 1 energy once per fight. A lot of boss relics give us 1 energy every turn. So let's see what we get. Sozu, 1 energy every turn. But you can no longer obtain potions. Alright, with that in mind, I think I would like to try and do a 3 elite act. Yeah, we can do 1, couple campfires, 2, 3, get a lot of fights. I mean, super elite is nice, but let's get some relics with our extra energy. I figure we've done enough runs now that with turn 1, cultist isn't attacking, we can just hit it. So this one, if we could go into Eruption, deal 9 damage plus 12 is 21, we would not kill it. But what we can do first is we can go into Vigilance, or go into Calm with Vigilance, then Eruption to enter Wrath. We get 2 energy for leaving Calm, then we can deal 12 damage, block for 5, and as long as we draw a strike, or any attack next turn, it is an easy smack. And we can erupt all over this little bird. Alright, Pressure Point, Swivel, or Nirvana. Nirvana is a nice power. Swivel is interesting. We could take Pressure Points. We might take Pressure Points just as a damage card. I don't think Nirvana is so amazing that we want to take it before anything else. Pressure Points, not that great against Slime Boss. But let's grab it just to help finish these hallway fights quicker. Okay. We will not be killing this one. Well, let me see. 9 plus 12 is 21. Actually, that does kill it. Okay, yeah. Good turn 1. 9 plus 12 plus 12. And that's the Watcher, everyone. That's what she does. Oh my goodness. Well, if you have 1 pressure point, another pressure points gets better. These 2 aren't great. Here's the thing. Pressure Points, not a very good card, which means I won't get to play with it much at High Ascension, so let's play with it now. The biggest problem with Pressure Points, the biggest 2 problems are it's very slow and it doesn't benefit from Wrath. So here's how Pressure Points work. You apply 8 mark, all enemies lose HP equal to their mark, so basically it just deals 8 damage. If I play another Pressure Points, it will add another 8, so it will do 16 damage. So Pressure Points just does more and more damage the more of them you play. Which sounds exciting, but it's another way of saying it's a card that doesn't synergize with anything else, and is never going to be very good at the start of the fight. But here, it has 8 mark, we make that 16. There we go, boom. No potions. Evaluate Empty Body or Protect. I really like Protect, personally. We can just hold it until we need it. Alright, Pressure Points, Strike, and defend. Hold the Protect. So, against a single enemy with a pretty high health total, pressure points will be good, right? So we just need to draw one more pressure points or a couple attacks to get it. We will definitely be able to kill it next turn. So let's just block up. And pressure points, you've earned this. No potions for us. Okay. Rush down, fear no evil, follow up. I personally have a fondness for fear no evil. I really like being able to manipulate my calm and wrath. This is card draw, and theoretically card draw works with pressure points, but I really don't want to commit to pressure points as our deck, so let's fear no evil. Follow up is a lot less relevant when we already have 4 energy. Okay. Okay, so next turn we have 4 attacks and 2 pressure points. So minimum we draw 2. Any 2 of those will split, so we don't need to enter vigilance. And more likely we get multiple. So let's go. Okay, so that's down to 35. Not split. Go into calm, pressure points, and pressure points. Awesome. Yikes. Yikes. I don't want to do it. Here's the thing. If we take pressure points and this enemy is Gremlin Knob, we're just in for a world of hurt. But the meme is calling to us, and our other options aren't that good. Okay, we are going to absolutely demolish Lagavulin with pressure points. Lagavulin's whole thing is it debuffs your strength and makes it hard to kill, but so as the fight goes on, it's more and more difficult to burst it down, but we are just not going to have that problem. So if we don't have pressure points, we block. If we do have pressure points, we pressure points. Whoops. I can't count. I really should have played Protect instead of Strike there. But I'm playing fast because I'm not super worried about this fight. Potion Belt. How useful with Sozu. Name a more iconic duo. Okay, Sanctity actually seems kind of interesting here. Gain 6 block. The last card is a skill. Draw 2 cards. But Gremlin Knob will wreck us if we don't have at least a little bit of regular attacking. So I'm going to take a Flying Sleeves. I mean, it's a while before Gremlin Knob. I'm not sure if that was the right choice, but let's get an event. Remove a card from our deck. Let's remove a Strike. A weight lifted off our shoulders, indeed. Upgrade. So these upgrade from 8 to 11 mark, which is not nothing. But I need to be able to kill enemies with attack damage, at least Gremlin Knob. So I'm going to upgrade Flying Sleeves. Not an exciting upgrade, but it helps cover a weakness. Thorns are good. Whenever we're attacked, they deal damage. Ugh. Sozu plus Potion Belt. Yikes, yikes, ouch. 5 potion slots that shall never know love. I guess at this point, Fear No Evil is not an exciting upgrade. Eruption would be an exciting upgrade if we didn't have more energy than we need. I guess it's pressure points. Wow. Can't believe we're doing it. Alright, let's fight 2 elites. Here is the Gremlin Knob I was worried about. We do get a pressure points on turn 1. So that is nice. I could save this for Wrath, but I'm just going to play it out. So if we get a few pressure points, we can just blast it. Let me see. 8 mark. Okay, if we apply 11 mark, it takes 19 damage. Then if we play 8 mark, it takes 27. So 19 plus 27 is 46. So if we get it down to 46 health this turn, we're set. And it's going to take 3 from Bronze Scale. Let me check my math. 8. Okay. So 19 plus 27, 46. So now we will just block for everything we can. And we win. Not bad. Okay, maybe pressure points can just kill Gremlin Knob. Math is fun, kids. Patrishka, more relics. Ooh. Okay, so Ragnarok is a nice damage thing. Wreath of Flame. We're getting offered 2 rares at the same time. How convenient. Wreath of Flame, definitely not. Unless we already had Ragnarok. But, lesson learned, I'm a sucker. Can't resist. 11 plus 8 plus 19 is 30. 44. Cannot quite kill that thing, unfortunately. So we're just going to get hit a little bit. And so it has 19 marks, so next turn we can hopefully play up pressure points on this thing. And then we want to kill it with lesson learned. So pressure points is 8, lesson learned is 10. So let's get it down a little bit. So sometimes you take 13 damage and nothing you can do about it. This is awkward. I can't kill either of them. Perhaps I've made a mistake? No. The game must be wrong. And we drew a bunch of our important defensive cards, but we can still full block here. 8 mark, full block, and it does not die to thorns too fast. So if it just does nothing for a little while. If we have a bad turn, we can just kill it with flying sleeves, so let's keep waiting. 10 damage. Upgrade a strike. Beautiful. Talk to the hand is, even if we only have pressure points, talk to the hand is still pretty good. Signature move is definitely interesting when we have so many skills. We've already made it. Gremlin Knob is the biggest enemy in the game where you really want to be able to have attacks instead of skills. This is an attack, of course. Question is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 attacks in our deck, but we have 4 energy. So if we have 2 or less attacks, we could play this. I think Talk to the Hand is really good, especially with Flying Sleeves, our retain attack that deals damage twice and thus blocks twice. But Ascension 1, let's try something I don't usually get to play at high levels. And maybe I'll find out that it's better than I think, and I should be playing it at high levels too. That's the exciting thing about practicing down here. Okay. It is going to entangle us so that we cannot play attacks next turn. Just so that you know. But we gotta protect, so I'm not super worried about it. Cannot play signature move, because we can't play flying sleeves. Also, that is an attacking way. So let's block for that. It's gonna take 3 per turn, so let's say it takes 3 turns. We can afford the pressure points. If we can't draw a lesson learned in the next 4 turns, it's just not meant to be. Also, then what happened to our deck, because it's a small deck. Okay, we continue to be able to full block, so we continue not to have to think too hard about whether we should do it. Okay, if lesson learned was the bottom card, it would have been sad, but it's not. Signature move plus. I mean, Mantra Divinity is interesting. It helps with signature move. It doesn't super help with pressure points. How many pressure points is too many? I think the answer is 1, but we already have 3. So if we take another pressure points, I think we will just melt Slime Boss. Sentries are a little tricky, but signature move will instantly kill one of them. The problem for these is they've got that artifact charge, so the first pressure points does nothing. Let's take an artifact charge off that. Let's hold protect for next turn. And start working on this one, but I want to get this one within range of signature move. If we draw signature move next turn, we kill that one. But if we draw it the following turn, we kill the middle one. Okay, so we gotta play Fear No Evil so that we can signature move. So unfortunately we will not be allowed to block. But, okay, actually we could block for 20. But then we don't kill one of them. We don't do damage except for thorns, and the thing about these enemies is, like, you don't want this fight to go on too long. Your deck just gets bad. So let's take 9 damage. 40, and put it under pressure. So we take 9 damage now to avoid potentially taking more later. This will remove the artifact charge and kill that one. And we can defend, strike, because we can play Flying Sleeves later. Now we got plenty of block and stuff going. Let's learn a lesson. We learned how to strike. Preparation! Flurry of Blows, Third Eye, or Battle Hymn. I like Third Eye. Scry is a really useful effect. I think we've got enough damage that we want to start looking at block going into Act 2, as long as we can draw some cool pressure points. Flurry of Blows, we don't really have going. Battle Hymn has a really negative anti-synergy with Signature Move, because Battle Hymn makes it so that we always have smites in our hand. We always have attacks. 30 health, I think, is enough to kill Slime Boss. We could make sure we kill Slime Boss faster, or we could just have better odds of blocking the big attacks, or we could have better odds of finding our pressure points later on in the fight. Let's just get silly with it. Pressure points! Alright, our first mark, our strike, our Fear No Evil, and okay, so this would put it at 103, so we could pressure points twice to split it. We don't want to split it this turn. Ooh, do we though? That's a lot of damage. But we could also scry and apply guaranteed 3 pressure points next turn. Yeah, so this would deal 46 damage, so that would put it from 103 down to 57. But we could go to 97 here. We're always doing that, so let's do that. Then 16, okay, sorry, it's at 8, so 19 plus 30 plus 38, yeah, that's a much better split. So, we'll get rid of the 2 non-pressure points, and then we're guaranteed to draw pressure points. Sorry, Signature Move. 40 damage for 2 energy is not good enough. Actually, wait, if they're at 57... no, I'd rather do the damage before the split. That just makes more sense. Okay. You're trying to attack me. That's cute. Okay. That is a good split. Take out that. Take out that. Oh, wait. We want to lesson learned. So, let's not get too excited here. If they both attack, they will die on my scale, so I messed up a bit, but I drew lesson learned, so I never have to learn a lesson in real life. Nice! Rare card. Establishment. Establishment is good. It's good with Protect. Conjure Blade is very bad. So, I could spend 4 energy to create a card that deals 36 damage for 1 energy. Or another way of saying it is I could spend 5 energy and 2 draws over multiple turns to deal 36 damage. Like, it's not that that doesn't have potential, but its potential is just so slow. I mean, with a bunch of energy and not a lot of other attacks, it could be interesting, but... So there's Vault, which is always good, and with 4 energy, we can always Vault and play something else. I think that's pretty good. Establishment is a cheaper Protect. Let's Vault. Do I want doubly effective potions when I don't have any potions? Oh man, we could have Potion Belt Sacred Bark, and that would be really good, but 4 energy is also good. So this gives us extra energy when we leave Calm, or this gives us extra energy every turn, but we can't get gold anymore. We do have 2 ways to enter Calm. We don't have a lot of ways to exit Calm, but we can get ways to exit Calm. And I think no longer gaining gold is a pretty big downside. I'm willing to try and make Calm work, because we already have 4 energy, right? If we had 3, just being like, 4 sometimes, maybe? Kind of risky, but 4 for sure, 5 sometimes, maybe? Pretty comfortable with that. I'm feeling buff against some of these Act 2 elites. I think we do well against Book of Stabbing with pressure points and bronze scales, really well. Gremlin Leader, I think we probably do pretty well, right? I think pressure points does that fight. I don't remember what the third Act 2 Elite option is. There's another one. We could probably win. Okay. So there's a 2 Elite option that way, but there's a Super Elite that way. So we could get 1 campfire, 4 events, and 2 elites, including the super. Shopping would be nice sometimes, so 2 elites, 3 elites, no campfires, 2 events, 2 shops. Not a lot of campfires on paths we actually want to go to. I think we're going to start here. Alright. I think we can Fear No Evil, Eruption, Vigilance, so we can enter and leave Calm. And that will get us 3 extra energies, so 7. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That doesn't fully block, but it does deal a bunch of damage. 17 plus 11 is 28, plus 19 is 47. That'll do it, and then we're blocked for 8. And we can't fully block any other way, so let's do that. And yep. What happened to my math? No, wait, it's fine. Alright, well, do we kill it this turn? Let's find out. We probably don't. So 10 plus 12 is unfortunately not it, so we're just going to get hit this turn. Yeah, let's just get it low on health. I don't know if we're going to be able to learn a lesson this fight. We could try. Actually, yeah, let's scry away our deck. So now we're going to draw another hand next turn. And let's take another turn. Draw a whole new hand. Maybe Lesson Learned is in it. Lesson Learned is not in it. But we get another hand next turn. So which is good, because it's running away this turn. And we got an attack, so we can go 9 plus 10. Nice. Those enemies, you only have so many turns to kill them before they run away, so Vault really helps with that. Empty Body. So Evaluate Plus is nice. It's going to draw us cards. I mean, it also costs 2 cards, because you have to draw the Evaluate and draw the Insight. So you spend 2 cards to draw 2 cards. Which is to say, you gain 10 block, and it doesn't. It pays for itself. Prostrate, I don't know about Divinity. So Evaluate Plus seems pretty good. It draws us our pressure points more times. Or at least it doesn't slow them down. Empty Body, I do really like with Violet Lotus. Leaving Calm, but I think the upgrade puts Evaluate over the top for me. What do I want to do here? We could Vault, but I think we can block pretty easily. Let's just... How quickly do we kill it? We could Protect. Yeah, we got a lot of good block cards this turn. We might as well use them. Flying Sleeves will stay with us, so the only real cost is not playing Fear No Evil. Okay, getting attacked for 12. I can handle that. Get some pressure points. And let's do a little bit of pain to it. Plus, Bronze Scale is going to hit it. Alright, so 10 plus 12 is a bunch. 10 plus 7 is not quite it. We're always going to play that. Always going to play that. And we could just kill it, but we would love to learn a lesson. Let's see what we get. 5 plus 3. So we will take damage if we don't kill it this turn. But we would only take 4 damage Let's see what's on top of our draw pile. The other thing is it's really easy to kill it with a single pressure points, but with all that armor, it's actually going to be kind of hard to kill it with Lesson Learned, especially if we don't have Signature Move or Eruption with it. So the thing is, we'd take 4 damage this turn, but how much more damage would we take, like, trying to draw it and trying to get it low enough to play it? I think we let it go without an upgrade here. And I like Empty Body here. Cut Through Fate is nice, Scry is nice, but let's leave Calm. We do need card draw at some point, because we've got all this energy with Sozu and Violet Lotus. But, okay. So this enemy is dead if we want it to be, right? 11 plus 22 plus a couple more times that. But we really want to learn a lesson, so how can we get it low? Okay, math. So 8 plus 16 is 24. Plus 35 is 59. So we could do a little more damage than that, right? 8 plus 19 is 27. Plus 35 is 62. Or 11 plus 19 is 30. Plus 38 is 68. That seems like the thing to do. Alright, and we'll get it down here, and now it is in Lesson Learned range, so we just have to, we are weak. Yikes. Oh no, it's going to die to Thorns. I messed up. Well, dead it is. We killed them too fast. 0 energy cards are really bad right now, because we have too much energy, so we want to spend it. Flying Sleeves, again, I don't think so. I think we have the Flying Sleeves we need. Bonfire, Elite, but let's take the event first. It's a shot. More energy. AoE damage when we play skills. Strength in Elite combats. I'm interested in Inner Peace. It's card draw, or it's entering Calm. I'm interested in Vault. Talk to the Hand. It's normally like one of my top priority cards, but we're just not doing any attacks. This is good area of effect damage. We do need a way to kill... We need a way to kill things like Reptomancer and stuff like that, right? So since we're playing so many skills, I am going to take Letter Opener. I don't usually buy Letter Opener, but it's just the deck we have right now. Alright, pressure points and Vault. So this thing is going to... Oh man, die? But besides that... Yikes. I mean... Do we want it just dead right now? I'm okay trying to learn a lesson here. So the thing is, it's going to randomize the cost of cards in our hand, but I think we can make it work. The last couple enemies we have killed without learning anything from the experience. I would love to try to learn something. Okay, so 11, so 22, plus... Well, we can't do that in Lesson Learned. We always do that, right? We could just Fear No Evil and Protect. That seems pretty reliable. Lesson Learned will not be a reality this turn, but we will draw it again. A little faster if we do that. So let's evaluate. Actually, Insight is kind of bad. Let's gain some block. 8 mark will kill it. Inner Peace is just better than Insight when they both cost so little, but because I mean they both cost random amounts with Snecko, so draw 2 or draw 3. I don't think we need that much draw because getting rid of it already draws 1, right? And let's get you down a little closer to Lesson Learned range. This thing never does a multi-attack, so it's not going to blast itself to bits. Well, if we had done less damage, we could enter Calm, draw cards, and then maybe do stuff. But we're killing the enemies too fast. Swivel. Swivel could be interesting with signature move, and it just spends energy. I kind of want to just spend energy, so let's take the upgraded card. Speaking of upgrades, I'd like more card draw. So let's upgrade Inner Peace. Alright, regular enemy fight. What you got for me? Flying Sleeves plus pressure points plus lesson learned will not, nor with strike will it kill either of those. Let's get a little mark on that and take another turn. Okay. 12 block will do it, but so will Evaluate. We could enter Wrath, but that seems... not sure if we want to do that. Let's get a little mark started on that one, so now when I apply mark to that, they both take 8 damage. So now, if I could do another pressure points, it'd be 19. So it'd be down to 18. Yeah, 18 plus 19 is 37. So if I do that, and that, I could pressure points plus thing. Yeah, I can pressure points plus... oh wait, no, I discarded lesson learned already. Alright, well, I'd like to enter Calm. Let's do this. Let's make signature move free, and let's enter Calm. Oh wait, we can apply mark here. Yeah, so then they're both pretty low. That thing's going to make it so whenever we play a skill, it puts a bad thing in our deck. But we don't care too much about the bad thing. So let's just get through some of that deck, right? Take another turn. So we got 2 days to deal with next turn. Whoops, we did almost kill that thing, but that's fine. If we play 3 skills in a turn, we will kill that. This thing does not have to die quite yet. So let's keep our options open. 1 health, 3 health, I think we can deal with that pretty safely. Okay, so they're both gonna die. No lessons. No lessons to be learned here. Tears and Dismay. Wave of the Hand. Whenever you gain block this turn, apply 2 weak to all enemies. That's pretty good. Really nice way to mitigate a bunch of damage at once. Let's go elite hunting. Okay, so here is Gremlin Leader. Hey! We got signature move active. And this will actually spend 2 energy to gain 3 energy. So then we can, if we so desire, signature move plus vault. Let's... if I had applied a mark to that first, it would have been dead. But I think I just want to get the big one chunked down. Let's put a little mark on that so that it dies to the next pressure points. Okay. Getting attack for 27. Are we going to have better block than 19 in this deck? We could apply weak, so yes. Weak is better. We're not going to apply weak, though. 17, 29. 29 is pretty good. Or this blocks, pressure points blocks more than third eye. Let's evaluate. Let's protect. And I guess we will pressure points. Alright, 5 damage, not too shabby. We do not have a lesson learned in our pile. I would love, love, love to get a meditate in this deck. It would help us enter Calm, which is great for Violet Lotus. It would also help us make sure we get Lesson Learned when we need it. Okay, so 10. Cool. We've learned how to empty our body. Finally, it's been so long since I learned anything. I gotta say, this online education, it's rough. Right, Toxic Egg. Whenever you got a skill under your deck, upgrade it. That's nice if we're doing Letter Opener and a skill-based deck. Oh my god, another pressure points. But honestly, we have 4 pressure points. Does adding another pressure points make it better than just another Vault? Or another Evaluate? These are all good options. I think we've been blocking pretty well. I don't feel like we need more block. Oh, we have so much Vault. We can take so many turns. But I mean, we can keep taking more turns. And at 2 cost, with 4 energy, like, it's pretty much just free stuff. I have a hard time saying no to that. So, Matryoshka, give me some stuff. Nunchaku, not that useful. Mummified Hand, whenever you play a power or random card costs 0. We do not have a single power in this deck. Wow, that's kind of interesting. It's just skills. But Mummified Hand is still really good if we get powers, so let's take it. Sapphire Key can wait. Alright, if we play Fear No Evil, we can signature move. And we can just kill that outright. If we play Vault, we can chill. We'd like to kill this thing with pressure points, but it also, because it has, you know, only 20 health, but it also has 3 artifacts, so it actually blocks a ton of damage from pressure points. Probably just makes sense to start killing that one. Enter Calm for what, really? For Empty Body? I don't know if we need to empty Calm. Let's just take off a artifact charge on that one. So we'll probably kill this with, I don't know, signature move eventually? Or attacks. 19, we can block 19 this turn. It's probably prudent to do so. Alright, Wave of the Hand will be really nice, because applying 2 weak will remove an artifact charge from the thing. Now that we know we have pretty good defense next turn, let's just Vault. Yeah, so Wave of the Hand, Evaluate, and so we're only being attacked for 16, but we don't want to even take 1 if we can avoid it, right? So let's do that. So that takes 2 artifact charges off the big hit on the block. We could just Eruption and Vault, and then Flying Sleeves kills it. That works for me. Let's start drawing. No, if we draw Lesson Learned right now, we cannot kill with it. So we shouldn't take that risk. Because we can hold on to Insight, because it's got Retain. Okay, let's just start blocking a bunch. It'll be down to 15. Yeah, 15. I don't think we need to play Strike, because even if we get Lesson Learned and no other attacks, we can always deal damage with Letter Opener. Let's go ahead and do that. Get it down to 10, so Lesson Learned will always kill, Flying Sleeves will always kill, but blocking will not necessarily kill. And that's the dream. Okay, we have blocked. We continue to wait. Lesson. Okay, Prostrate, Game Mantra. Reach Heaven. Having a 0-cost attack that deals a ton of damage is nice, but Deceive Reality just blocks a bunch. And I like having another Retain card. Let's Deceive Reality. Let's just get our block game really strong and then just pressure points. We're gonna try it. Okay, Wave of the Hand. seems really good this turn. We could vault and just wait it out, but we got 2 more vaults. So let's wave the hand, let's deceive reality, and let's swivel. So we do a little damage to everything, we get a free attack, and they all have a ton of weak. I'm not going to play the free attack as a strike, I don't think. I'd rather do a lot of other things. Okay, even if we double their attack, they're only attacking for 24, which isn't that much. But let's draw some cards. Okay, yeah, we even have an empty body. So let's start focusing on that one. Lesson learned is in our discard. Put some mark on the big one. I mean, if we vault, we'll only be taking 18 damage, but we can leave calm with Fear No Evil sometime in the next couple turns. I think I'm okay with that. There we go, Fear No Evil. And we can pressure points. Maybe should have done on that one, but I'm not too worried about this fight. We'll just use safety this turn, save the protect. Let's deal lethal to that one, and just save that one. If we can protect this one's life until lesson learned, that's great. But also, that is an enemy that is just going to keep getting strength every turn, so we can't block it forever. So next turn we'll draw an insight, and who knows what else. It will die to thorns on 4 turns, but also it will start dealing a ton of damage to us in 4 turns. Okay, if we deal 5 damage to it with letter opener, that's okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So we need to play another card before we can draw a bunch of cards. Cannot quite vault. Yes, we can. And this will not quite kill it with letter opener. Close, but not quite. Okay. So we can fully block with 2 cards. Well, we can fully block with 1, but scrying will be nice. None of these teach us anything. I really like Lesson Learned, not just because I think it's a good card, but because I really enjoy the challenge of trying to make it work. Okay, 2 out of 3 odds. We got it. Another Vault Plus, another potion we don't get, and Signature Move again? We continue to not add very many attacks, so Signature Move continues to be pretty good, and with Swivel, like, it's got good synergy. I think we do need ways to deal damage to one thing faster than pressure points sometimes, so I think Signature Move makes a lot of sense. Alright, pressure points, vault seems like a good move to me. Bop, bop, bop. Alright, so pressure points, anything else will destroy that. So our most defense would be Deceive Reality. Safety, and defend. That blocks for enough. Yeah, that exactly fully blocks. Good enough for me. Plus that leaves it in lesson range if we don't end up pressure pointing it. So if we draw a lesson learned, we can give it a shot. Okay, we could signature move and blast. We'd kill 2 of them if we signature move. I think that's worthwhile. And we even get energy from Nunchaku. Do that. Make signature move free. 80 damage is enough to kill that, and we fully block. So now if we draw a lesson learned, we are doing pretty good. We could kill it this turn, but we can also fully block. Okay, so let's not kill it yet. Let's just get it to a range where we can teach it a lesson. Whoops. Let's get it low first. And it might be a while, but we're in no rush. Well, we are in a rush, actually, because it will kill itself either on our thorns or when we play through... No, it heals for 5 every turn. That's perfect. So we need to protect our little baby here. So play 2 skills, not 3. Don't play an attack. Thank goodness it's a super elite that heals itself. Okay. Let's draw a bunch of cards. There we go. Alright, Centennial Puzzle. First time you lose health each combat, draw 3 cards. We're not struggling as much with card draw as we used to, but it's still a really nice thing to have. Worship. Retain, gain 5 mantra. So if we have Worship and we play it twice, then we can do a signature move for 120 damage. So that's 3 cards, 6 energy to do 120 damage. Pressure points, unupgraded, is 11 plus 22 plus 33. So that's 66 damage for 3 cards and 3 energy. And we have to draw Worship twice and we only have 1. But it also retains. But we just don't deal damage with attacks very often. Still, I feel like Pressure Points is unreliable and it's good to have an alternative option, so I want to try Worship. I want to see if we can make it work. As you continue your ascent, thick black smoke begins to billow out of the ground and walls around you. I've read this one before, actually, but this is going to be a very strong event. So, receive 5 Apparition, lose 36 max HP. 36 max HP is a lot, but we get 5 Apparition. We've talked about them before. They're intangible, they exhaust. They're normally ethereal, but guess what? We have Toxic Egg. We have upgraded all of them. So between 3 copies of Vault and 5 copies of Apparition, we basically get 8 extra turns. So we have 35 cards, and 25% of them just give us an extra turn. No, I think we're going to fight this. Okay, we could Eruption, Flying Sleeve, Signature move to kill one of them. But then we don't get to Intangible. Okay, 9 plus 24. Okay, this turn is actually pretty easy. Next. Apparition is also going to be really good at just waiting for a long time. Do we even need to vault? We might as well, otherwise it might kill itself on our thorns. Sure. We will learn shortly. Okay, it is learning time. Shame that we procced our Nunchaku when we didn't really need it, but Red Mask. Wheel Kick, just lucky, reach heaven. Here's what Wheel Kick does. It draws 2 cards and it spins energy that we have a bunch of. Good enough for me. Let us upgrade. Ah, so few unupgraded cards. So nice to see. Let's upgrade a... Let's Scry 5. Scry 5 seems really good. We have a bunch of expensive cards. They do very different things. We might want very specific ones. We could just pressure points, evaluate. Works for me. We get through all its artifact charges, and Red Mask helped get through one. I don't think we need to play an Apparition here. Do a little bit of AoE damage with Letter Opener. Thanks, Letter Opener. I think you're worth your gold. Those things are going to steal rare cards from our deck, which is Vault and Vault, which is another way of saying that when we kill them, we get an extra turn. Lesson Learned is going to be a tricky proposition this fight, but I could be down for the challenge. It is going to mess up Signature move pretty rough-like, though. Do I want my 0-cost attack to be Lesson Learned? I mean, to be Strike? Yeah, let's save the energy. Strike is not that exciting to play. Fear no evil, maybe. Let's draw some cards. Here we go. Okay, now we can enter and leave calm, and even take another turn. We finally get to use our Violet Lotus that is so rarely of use to us right now. This one has a Vault Plus, this one has a regular Vault. Let's get this one dying. I could Vault, signature move, Apparition, or I could Fear No Evil, signature move, Apparition. Or I could just Pressure Points, Fear No Evil, Vault. That seems reasonable. We want to put our mark on this big one, because mark is going to be our way of killing the big one fast. Sorry, signature move. It's not your time. Alright, I think it is time to use an Apparition. Apparition makes it a lot safer to end your turn in Wrath. Actually, we don't want to play this. We don't want to kill it this turn. We want to kill it on a turn where we want Vault. We already played Apparition, so let's get that back. Ooh. Never? 60 damage to the big one is too tasty to pass up. Let's get rid of some bad cards. Lesson Learned will not work on the little one, so it's a bad card here. Signature move with by itself and an Apparition, I like. We don't want to keep Fear No Evil, because if we have Fear No Evil with signature move, we can't play signature move until we Fear No Evil. And that's no good. Alright, probably good to Apparition this turn. Like, we could kill that and get a Vault back, but we kind of want to get this big attack over with. I mean, we could just Vault. It's a bunch of damage, but we should probably survive, right? Okay. I think we can stall for a long time in this fight. Let's begin that process. It's a regular Vault, right? Not a Vault Plus. Let's play a Worship. We put it in our deck. We might as well use it. Okay. How are we playing this? I guess just Apparition. Pressure Points. We have a Vigilance, but we also have an Inner Peace, so we want to be in Calm for Inner Peace, and then we can leave it with Eruption and get a bunch of energy to play all the cards we drew, if we're lucky and we get both those. Awesome. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So if we play an extra card first, let's get a Pressure Points, draw a bunch of cards, then... Okay, so now it's the only... we can easily kill the boss. The only question is if we can learn from the experience. Let's get it low enough that that seems plausible, and let's take another turn. Alright. It is going to do a big attack next turn. We got a ton of block on our deck. Let's just get Intangible for a while. Well, no, let's see if we can learn a lesson right now. Okay. So, 2 Intangible, 1 will go away, then we'll have another one next turn. And that's a little risky. But one of these will get it low enough to kill with Lesson Learned. No, wait, it has block, but wait. We don't care. We've learned a lesson, and our points are pressured. Another potion we don't get? Omniscience. Choose a card in your draw pile, play the chosen card twice, and exhaust it. This is actually pretty good with pressure points. It's also good with Worship, because it just instantly gives you 10 mantra, puts you in Divinity. Neither of these are that exciting. Like, this gets us a bunch of energy, which we already have. it does activate Mummified Hand, but what can I say? All skill deck, no powers. Okay, Calling Bell, Runic Pyramid, Busted Crown. So, more relics but a curse. More stuff, but Runic Pyramid is going to be ridiculous with our deck. We have a ton of extra turns, and now we can just use them whenever we want. If we take Runic Pyramid, our hand is going to be a little bloated because we got a lot of expensive stuff, but like, what is the enemies even going to do to us? Elite? Elite. We got a 3 elite path that way. It doesn't have a ton of events, though. Well, we could this way. 3 events. Or 2 events and campfire. Well, a hallway fight is as good as a campfire for us with Lesson Learned because we are on the verge of upgrading every card in our deck. Shop could be nice. Let's start here. Okay. So if we deal 22 and then Lesson Learned, we kill it. But then we might actually take damage. Yikes. I don't know if I could stand that. Let's start putting some Lesson Learned on that one. That one's going to be tricky to kill with regular attacks. Then again, we never kill with regular attacks at this point. Wait! We have Runic Pyramid! We can Lesson Learned whenever we want. Oh, it's such a great world that we live in. 15 plus 10 will almost do it. Let's see what we get here. Don't want Dazed. Do like Apparition. We could also just kill that one and defend, so we'll have 18 block against 14 damage. That seems good. Hey, it upgraded Wheel Kick. But Wheel Kick is in our hand and it's not upgraded. So I guess that only takes effect at the start of next fight? That's very interesting. I did not know that's how that worked. I wonder if it was in our draw pile if that would do that. Okay, let's become Omniscient and see what happens. We could take damage, but maximum 1. And I'm okay taking 1 damage to try this. Let's do pressure points. Yeah, that was unlikely to do it. I'm not sure why I did that. Oh well, let's take 1 damage. I hope you can forgive me, viewer. Alright, let's play some cards. The one thing about this deck is we have a lot of cards that don't do any damage. They just give us extra turns, but when in doubt, take extra turns, I guess. Okay, Scry is going to be pretty good. Wave of the Hand is still good. But I think since every card we draw stays in our hand forever, and we have a bunch of... We still have 3 strikes, we could get status cards, stuff like that. It's a tough choice. But we already have 1 Wave of the Hand, and with Runic Pyramid, we're going to have it on the turn where we need it. Let's get another Third Eye. And upgrade a card. Let's upgrade... Lesson Learned has earned it. That shrine makes us stronger. So shop or 2 events. I think we would rather have a shop with 269 nice gold. Ooh, we could get a potion every single fight. Perfect. Well, we have been offered like every good potion relic. Almost, except for Toy Ornithopter. So we could get a potion every fight and hold 2 extra, and we were offered Sacred Bark. Yikes. We could get Orrery. We could look at 5 extra cards, see if we like anything. Tranquility could be nice. I mean, it's just a 0-cost Intercalm. Let's remove a strike. It's not upgraded, and that offends me. And honestly, we're not gonna go to a shop for a while. We might as well just get Orrery. We get to look at 5 things. If we don't like them, we don't have to take any of them. Evaluate, maybe. Blasphemy, it's only good with signature move, pretty much. Empty Body, maybe. Another signature move, or a Tranquility. A little more Mantra, and another Insight. Or a Protect. Whoops, we just looked at that. And Like Water. Like Water is a power, which is good with Mummified Hand. Why have we seen so few powers this entire run? Let's take Like Water. Empty Body is pretty good with Tranquility. Signature move is a lot worse with Runic Pyramid, because we're a lot more likely to just keep attacks in our hand if we didn't play them. Same with Deceive Reality, because that. So let's get a Tranquility. With a Tranquility, I think an Empty Body becomes better. We have one more way to intercom, and we have one more way to exit it. Runic Pyramid makes energy more valuable, because we're a lot more likely to have cards to play. So, Letter Opener and Violet Lotus just get a lot of skills, get a lot of energy, make it happen. So yeah, this is a very skillful run. Oh, and I got another spam text. Sirs are gaining back their libido with this amazing pills. Tested by Hollywood's Stronger Than Cialis. Test for free pot. And a link. Lovely. Love these messages. And yes, Pot is my real legal name. These scammers have got it exactly right. Honestly, we have a ton of block. I don't think we need another Protect. We might even need a Consecrate. Just to deal a little AoE damage. Because it's free? No, is that valuable to us? It helps us against Reptomancer. But we have Toxic Egg. Letter Opener. Letter Opener is basically another Consecrate. I don't think we need that. We don't really need the card draw that much. Follow-up pays for itself. Yeah, with Runic Pyramid, I think I'm okay with that. Alright, Meat on the Bone is free. Not going to take effect too often. So we either get the Sapphire Key now, or we get it at the next chest. Is Golden Eye better than what we expect to get? Let's see, we have only one card that scries. It's a really good card, we like scrying, but we don't do it that much. Still, it's pretty nice. Let's take it. There's a lot of relics at this point that aren't going to do anything for us, because our build is so specific. Alright, let's do some damage. We could play 2 Apparition and a Vault, and then it just never matters. Let's take an extra turn. Okay. We do have Lesson Learned. I don't want to leave Wrath if there's a chance I can kill it with that, but it looks like it's time to leave Wrath. Okay. Unfortunately, I think we're probably just going to have to do enough damage to kill this thing with Letter Opener, because our hand is full of just really good block cards. We could Omniscience into a Pressure Points and kill it, but I don't know if we want that. Okay, and we've got it next turn. Time to teach it a lesson that we can learn. Signature move is upgraded. Signature move is still bad now. Oh, can I resist? No, I can't. 42 card deck. Wow, that is very big. I love it. Alright, if we have a bunch of Apparitions, it doesn't really matter to be in Wrath. But it also doesn't, if we don't have any attacks, it doesn't really matter to be in Wrath. So it's just about getting extra energy. 1, 2, and Apparition. And let's save the Evaluate, it'll be better later. Get a little damage with Thorns. What do you got for me? I'll take another Pressure Points. I'll take an Omniscience. That's good enough for me. 1, 2, 3, 4. You know what, I'll take a vigilance too. Alright, let's just get this out of our hand and jump. Alright, we'll apply a little extra mark here. So, unfortunately it's intangible, so pressure points isn't going to do much, but we're building up that mark. We're building it up. Alright, if we omniscience a pressure points, it will do a bunch. Oh no, I clicked something by mistake. I did not mean to do that. We're going to be fine now. Still, that's embarrassing. Just clear out our hand. Let's get an extra turn before it becomes intangible again. Let's get an extra turn before it becomes intangible again. Okay. Clear out as much hand space as we can. So we got a ton of intangible, so we can wait it out. So the problem is we have to wait out even numbers of turns. But that's not a problem for us, really. Got a ton of block. Yeah, let's just... No, wait, wheel kick won't even really do any damage. Insight, what do you got for me? We want a pressure points next turn. Let's get that defend out of our deck. Okay. So that's 41 damage. Then 52 damage, and not quite enough. We have safety. Oh, and we have like water, so we can actually just get it kind of low here. So, it'll take 3 more damage, it'll be at 13, and then we can kill it on the next go-round. Here we go. I guess it would have been wise maybe to try and stack Nunchuck a little bit. But we can't do that now. Like Water Plus is a good upgrade. Like Water Plus is a good card. Perseverance is nice, it gets a lot of block over time, but I think Like Water is going to be better. Wow. Upon pickup, upgrade 2 random attacks. We have no unupgraded attacks. Beautiful. Alright, Fire, Elite. I think that's good. What do we even have left? Not much. I like Fault. Dang. I don't even know what I'm going to title this run. Maximum Skill? It's not bad. It's not good exactly, but it's not bad. Okay, so we can learn a lesson this turn. We will take a little damage. Only like 10 damage. No, hold on. We can end our turn in calm. Oh, hey, Nunchucky. Might as well do that. So we have learned a lesson. Congratulations to us. Now we can just kill them. Quickly and brutally, as we so love to do. Can't kill that quite yet, though. This thing will probably just die to letter openers, so no rush. Where's all my extra turns at? Where's all my extra turns at? Well, if we can get some other stuff going. Yikes, are we gonna take damage here? That doesn't seem right. I don't think we're gonna take damage here. Not very much, anyway. We're blocking for 14, and we're coming in for 20. I think that seems good to me. Alright. Thanks, Like Water. Plus, we got that weak, because we had that Wave of the hand. Alright, we're looking good here, we're looking good here. Alright. Oh no! Oh no! We have 2 signature moves in our deck. And we have Runic Pyramid, so we can never play either of them. Oh no! That's okay. Whoops, I hit something and tabbed out. Stupid Windows key on my computer, or homepage key? Well, it's not my computer's fault, it's this laptop keyboard. There's all my extra turns. Alright, I guess we're just killing this with letter opener, eventually. We get 14 block at the end of every turn, and it can only ever attack for 20. Let's take some more turns. There we go. What a strange, interesting deck. Prostrate could get us some mantra, but it's not an extra turn, and we want to draw our extra turns. Okay, Molten Egg. We don't want attacks. Sapphire Keys. So I think it was the right choice to take Goldeneye. Retroactively. Alright, this might take a little while. So now I know we have to play one signature move before we draw the other. That's helpful. Okay, 50 damage. Just need to do that 9 more times. I mean, if we can kill this with Lesson Learned, that's nice, but it is a long fight. Let's scry 7. Okay, a bunch of pressure points. Warship has not really ended up being the direction this deck went. Take an Eruption now, it leaves calm. And if we're taking an Eruption, we should take a Flying Sleeves. So, let us deceive reality itself. And Runic Pyramid, Apparition, plus with, like, Runic Pyramid, Toxic Egg, 5 Apparitions, and a ton of Vault, we are just in a very comfortable position here. So, one more, then we can do that. Now let's get this out of our hand and do that. Alright, fight's going well, fight's going well. Pressure points is going to take a long time to kill it, but it will get there. It's not attacking. I want it to keep doing that for a while. Also, if we take an extra turn, its slow stacks keep going. Yikes, our hand is just going to be full of apparitions, isn't it? Something we want to play twice. I'll just play another pressure point. So 44 plus 55. That seems good, right? And then let's just scry a bunch. Signature move. Definitely not signature move and wheel kick together. Signature move on its own, eh. Okay. And we're only going to draw a couple cards, but I think we're pretty set. Alright. We have an apparition active, so we want to use it this turn. Let's just get these out of our hand, actually. So Lesson Learned is going to be in there. So we're pretty close to killing it. What do we need to kill it? One more pressure points would do it, or we could just get some other stuff going. We're going to be intangible a while. Let's use it. I mean, we could kill it with Thorns, honestly. We can defend for that long. Flying Sleeves is a start. Get 5 mantra. But since our deck is 43 cards, it takes a long time to draw that twice. Okay, pressure points goes... pressure points kills it, unfortunately. But... okay, so 26 plus 24 is 50 plus 9. 59 plus the bonuses for playing extra cards. I think we got this. Okay, 6 energy. So we can spend 1, 2, 3, 4. And then 2 more. Let's do this. And this. So now we got time. So that's too much damage. Yikes. 39. Oh, it's because we vaulted, so it keeps its slow stacks. Okay, cool. Upgrade pressure points. Eternal Feather, we can heal. Deus Ex is going to be a bunch of miracles, which is another way that's going to clutter our hand. 4 strength, I don't know about that. 4 dexterity is pretty good. 1 less energy, I don't know about that. Do we want to be on 3 energy? I don't know if we want to be on 3 energy. Do we want a bunch of miracles? It's going to fill up our hand with stuff that isn't other cards. And it's a bunch of energy, so then we can empty our hand. But if we draw it early, we've just filled our hand with garbage. And it's bad against the heart. It would be good with the fasting, but we don't get to take both. Cut Through Fate is another scry card. That's actually pretty good with Goldeneye. Can't believe I'm taking an attack. How the world has changed. Let's just recall. We can get some upgrades for free. I would rather fight an elite than go to a shop with 133 gold. Okay, we will never get to Signature Move because we have Lesson Learned. Signature Move is not good with Runic Pyramid. That's what I'm learning today. And you get to learn with me. I mean, we could play an Apparition twice. What do we want to play twice? We also don't have to play it twice this turn. Let's just be intangible for a while. Next turn we could double pressure points. I think that seems pretty good. Let's get into Calm. What do we want out of here? I mean, we could get a Like Water out of the way if we just wanted to block forever, but I don't think blocking forever is our problem. And we've got that solved. I think we just need to deal any damage at all. Maybe I should have played the Fear No Evil there, actually. Alright, let's make it weak for a very long time. Let's try a bunch, too. I like card draw, I like entering and exiting Calm, I like free energy. That seems good. Okay. Make it weak forever. We're just trying to clear out hand space because we got so many good cards. Scry a bunch. I don't want any of these, honestly. I just want another pressure points. Maybe Eruption helps with Lesson Learned. Okay, maybe Like Water helps us block. We don't need Will Kick. Okay. Okay, what costs 0? Lesson Learned costs 0 this turn. We're not going to be doing that. Alright. Well, we can get another pressure points pretty soon. We can get rid of everything that isn't pressure points. Maybe take a Flying Sleeves, actually, because 44 plus 55 is too much. So we'll need one more, and then we'll get a Flying Sleeves. And then with Eruption, we'll blast it pretty thoroughly, but let's do it next turn. Actually, and Nunchaku is at 8. Can we kill it with skills? Let's kill it with skills. That'll deal 26, so if we can play... We don't get to take any more extra turns, though. No, I think we can make this work. And that way we can end on 9, which is just a nice thing to do, you know? We don't have 3 skills, though. But this is fine. We're fully blocked. It'll take 3 damage from Thorns, and then it'll be at 25 health. And we are set. Alright. Healing. Potion we don't get, and vulnerable? Scry? Maybe scry. We're just trying to empty out our hand, so anything that helps us, anything that we can just like scry a bunch and then empty, I'm fine with that. Plus it's another upgrade, we're running out of those. Okay. Let's get a bunch of vaults. Yep, I like that hand next turn. Start pressure pointing the one that is most annoying. Continue. Okay, so that will pretty much kill that, right? Okay, let's scry 5. We're just looking for lesson learned at this point. That thing will already die to letter opener pretty soon. So let's just take all the turns we need. Okay, we can learn a lesson from this. Alright, we have upgraded our brand new Just Lucky. Have it scry a little more, block a little more. The damage is irrelevant. And there we go. Easy fight. We could have tried to stack Nunchaku differently, but like, it's fine. Indignation. This card lets you leave calm. That's pretty good. Talk to the Hand is really nice. I mean, it's not... It's a good card. And it removes an artifact, but this could be... That's extra energy. I think we need extra energy. Or vulnerable. They're just good things to have. Okay, let's scry a bit. I'll take some card draw. And I will swivel after the signature move, so that I can do it on the next signature. No, I'll do it on the wheel kick, and then on the following signature move. Okay. Alright, let's get our block engine set up here. 13. Yeah, we're blocked here. We can also just take a vault. Vault seems good. Only wasting 13 block, and we got apparitions here. Man, we are going to be weak and frail for a long time. I'm okay with that. Let us scry. So, Indignation and Wrath combo well together, but we don't really need to make it vulnerable. And we don't really need to be in Wrath. It would just be to leave calm and get energy, but I don't think that's a problem for us. Let's make it weak and get apparitions and block. Let's just get a little block here, and apparate, and put it under some pressure. And then we got a bunch more pressure here. And we don't need to apparate this turn. I'm going to enter Calm, and now we'll block for 14 a turn for free. So that's pretty good. Alright, now it's not doing nothing. We got a lesson learned in there somewhere, so we'll want to think about that. But for now, we're just doing damage. Let's make it weak for a long time. Draw some cards. Okay. $11 plus 13 does not quite do it. Play an apparition twice. That seems reasonable. And no more pressure points, because it will die. So now it takes some thorns damage. It's at 15. We are in business. One more for none. Nope, that will kill it. Upgrade, protect. Empty body? I've never felt like empty body was wasted so far. Let's keep that train rolling. We are out of cards to upgrade. We are out of health. Alright, we have finished our mission. Let's finish the run. At least get to the heart. Alright. I mean, Omniscience is pretty good. Omniscience like water, and it'll make some other stuff cost 0. Omniscience Vault. If we like water first and it makes Omniscience cost 0, that's nice, but... I mean, we could also just full block and play a power. That's probably good. Hold on, if we play like water from our deck, it will trigger Mummified Hand, right? I need to do this for science. Yes, it does do it. So now we got a bunch of 0 cost stuff. Cool. Alright, let the carnage begin. I don't think we take a single point of damage this fight. I just don't think we do. Okay. I want to vault, but we need to clear out our hand before we start drawing more stuff. So let's get these intangibles, a couple of them out of the way. Then vault is kind of like intangible, right? We don't need a flying sleeves. We could scry again. Let's just vault and we will vault again, and that's what we shall do. Okay, we can block with our cards, so let's do that. We've already done that. Well, let's go ahead and scry. Lesson learned, we don't need any more because all our cards are upgraded. So, I'll take another scry. I think we're done with those defense. I'll take a card draw. I would love to enter Calm. Luckily, we can do just that. Okay. Alright, how do we want to play this? Let's do a little attack damage. Sorry, Worship, I thought you might be cool and you're just not doing it for me this run. How many more pressure points we got in there? 2? 2 will not quite kill that. And we do have to kill it at some point. Alright. So we block for 33 right now, and it's attacking for 32, so this is actually enough. Thanks, double Like Water. Like Water is a great card. I mean, there's an Ironclad Power Metallicized that blocks for 3 every turn, but or 4 when you upgrade it. This blocks for 5 every turn, or 7 if you upgrade it, if you can be Uncalm. And you should be Uncalm, it's a good place to be. I'll take another pressure points. Indignation signature move, I'm actually pretty okay with. Because then we can just kill that, right? Yeah, Wave of the Hand. I don't know if we want it next turn, but we want it eventually. Alright. I bet we kill this, right? 40 plus 80. Oh wait, we didn't draw a signature move because our hand was full. Okay. Let's pressure points. Draw some cards. Do an indignant signature move. Some energy back and spend it on, I don't know, whatever we feel like. Let's get rid of some artifact charges. With all this weakness. Okay. Got another signature move. This actually blocks for less, because we're fully blocked. So this would gain 10 block and get rid of 21 block. So let's keep 21 block. And now we're just going to wait for pressure points. I mean, that's not bad either. Yeah, okay, that's not bad. Maybe we'll learn a lesson, even though we know everything there is to know. Okay, there we go. Alright, I think that might be the plan. Learn some lessons. I don't care what we draw. We're good here. Just doing 5 extra damage with that. Now next turn we can learn our lesson. Alright, we gotta actually do some stuff. Okay, we want to get this at 9? But that's not gonna happen. Yeah, I mean, we could set it up, but... Wait, I can't do math. It's at 9. That was my plan the whole time. Bye, Donu Deka. 1181 damage to the heart. That's not bad for this Ascension level. You get lower score at lower difficulty rankings. Okay. Can't do nothing. A little late for membership card. Tin block on turn 1, honestly, is probably the best thing here. Because we're fighting the heart, so tin block on turn 1. Let's just play cards. Alright. These two are scary, but our deck is just incredibly powerful on defense. One, two, three, four, 5. That's a good 5. We'll keep Eruption to leave calm. And let's just get Eruption cheap next turn. We could also just strike, but we'll save it. We got room in our hand. Alright. Let's start out with a double like water. Yeah. Double worship is also a real consideration. It is giving us -1 strength, but we have pressure points. Okay. Let's start working on this one. Later, it's going to have a bunch of block, but we can get through that with lesson learned. I mean, sorry, not lesson learned, pressure points, yeesh. And let's just... Apparition. At some point, we'll get some vaults. Okay, so 11 plus 22 plus 33. I think we did this before, is 66, so that does not quite kill it. So this clears out our hand and lets us take an extra turn. Actually, let's pressure points over here, because then another pressure points will kill it either way. Because playing it on this still does 22 damage to that, and let's take another turn. Reality deceived. Alright, now we just need to get back into calm. Alright, let's just do a little damage with that since we have it. Get that out of our hand. Yeah, I think that'll do it. Signature move. Welcome back. We missed you. Oh, hey, healing we can't use. Signature move again. Deva form gets us lots of energy, and it's a power, but it's not upgraded. But I think that's okay. Or Wave of the Hand. Wave of the Hand is really nice against the heart, because it applies so much weak, but I think with one Wave of the Hand we can save it for a big turn. Let's take a Deva form. One upgraded card. Alright. I'm okay ending our turn in Wrath to deal that sweet 80 damage because we have Apparition. I'd rather get like water in play. Okay, no luck. It didn't make the pressure points free. Okay, so apparition is only gonna block most of that. Let's do it like this. Gives us time to get all our powers in play. Okay, it's attacking for 36. We probably want to apparition that. Especially while we're still weak and vulnerable and all that stuff. Okay. I mean, we are blocked for 19, but let's get a strike out of our hand. We are going to have this wound forever, which is unfortunate. But Thorns is going to do a nice 36 damage here from Bond Scales. So that's not nothing, and we're just slowly working on this thing. Apparition is nice for this turn. It's like water. Making a defend free. Let's get a slime out of the way, and let's get that defend out of our hand. Wait, actually, we should have saved that because we need... So apparition only blocks if you play the card. Okay, so let that be a lesson to you kids. Don't play too fast, and yeah, I'm not in any position to be giving lessons, but we unlocked Ascension 2, and we unlocked some stuff, and we did not kill the heart on that one. We totally could have killed the heart if we had played our infinite block cards and stuff like that, which we didn't do. We get a new power that's pretty good. We get a new skill that gives us a random attack. And we get a new skill that gives us a skill that gives us a power, which is interesting. I messed up on this one. Bye.